Hello. Welcome, everyone. It is I, Rosezlius. I hope everyone's having a good day, and if not, I hope things get better as always. And make sure you're staying hydrated with water. You're probably like, Rose, where have you been? And like, I've been really busy, but I'll probably be getting into that when here in a bit in the funny videos. But today, you're like, why aren't you playing Zelda? Well, I'm still trying to acquire the funny Zelda. I'm gonna be trying to play that in order. So I want to start from the very start of the story. So I'm trying to get a hold of a used version. So I'll probably be trying to get that this weekend. Hopefully, we'll see. Finding a used version's kind of hard. But before we get started with Pokemon, just know you can follow my Twitter at Rosezlius and my Instagram at Rosezlius. They're both the same thing. Um, if you feel like it and stuff, and make sure you please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It just helps the channel keep growing. And don't forget, if you have YouTube Premium, you can download the stream and watch it offline at any time. But yep. Let's get the stream a go. Beep, boop, 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 boop. But yeah, man, I'm really hoping I could finish this game. With how my schedule's been going and stuff, like I've been I'm hoping I could get this stream, I could get this finished. So we left off, like the Team Star boss. Like this is all spoilers. Like I'm toward the end of the game finally. So if you haven't caught up, catch up, dang it. But yeah, basically we're about to fight the Team Star's boss. They called and they're like, "Hey, I'm the boss, the person that you're talking on the phone the whole time, the hacker person." And what's his name is going to be trying to help us and stuff, and we're supposed to meet them on top of the stairs at night. So hopefully it's nighttime. We'll see. Yeah. My I don't know, if you're new here, I didn't know I help sometimes like build maps for this one game called Lumion Legacy on Roblox. This is not an advertisement, by the way. It's just I've been so busy here lately with map work and helping out with the team and stuff, trying to finish some things. This year is going to be a lot busier than last year, and I'm just trying to schedule that properly. But yeah, hopefully I could figure out my schedule so we could get so if you ever miss a stream, don't ever feel bad. My schedule's so messed up. Just know that you could always watch my stream afterwards. But yeah, I saved outside the city, but I teleported to take a picture of this area. You'll see it as my thumbnail for this stream. So you're like, how did you end up over here? I didn't trigger any cutscenes or anything. Oh, I don't remember Clive telling us to meet him here. And it's not nighttime, so I really don't know what's going on. I thought this was supposed to trigger only at night. But I guess here we go.
Rosezlius.
Clive? Is that you?
Yep, that's my name. Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ah!
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I had my doubts a little bit sometimes, but it was quite obvious. His beard was just the same color and everything. The only thing, the worst thing is they kept sometimes letting us call him Director Clive, and that's what gave it away. Sometimes I earlier I made a theory that this could probably be his twin or something, but oh well. That would have been kind of cool, if he had a secret twin, though. I'm kind of sad now. I can't even remember the voice I gave him for like this guy. I made a boomer voice, like kind of like deep voice for his alternate ego. But I really don't know what to even like make this voice. So I'm just probably gonna keep the same. Or maybe I think I remember. I think it was like something like this. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than Director Nura Academy, Mr. Clivel. Dang it! No way! No, I already knew that. What did that? Would he feel bad if I said that? I'm gonna say, no way! Yes, this must be quite a shock. My disguise was perfect after all. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Casphelia, which is the person on the phone, by the way, if you're not up to speed, that usually calls us, like, on the phone, is, like, a hacker man, is the big boss of Team Star. Was me all along. What? No! Okay, whoa, this is a plot twist for real. What? I thought it was the person in the hoodie. That one person in the hoodie with the Eevee backpack. Okay, no, like for real, this is like for real a plot. How are you in two places at one time? Were you like automatically voice recording yourself this whole time? The big boss of Team Star was you all along? Wouldn't the other Team Star members like would have recognized you? I'm just so confused. For real? Yeah, that's for real? Honest to goodness. When you heard Casphelia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. Bro! No, I'm if you think I'm faking this, I really have been trying my best to like not get spoiled for this scene. I thought it for legit was the Eevee person with a backpack. So I'm just so confused where the Eevee person with the backpack even comes in. Like I thought they were the secret big boss of this whole like organization. It was always so sus how they would come up behind you every time the person on the phone would stop talking to you. It was just too sus. But to be Clavel, I wouldn't have guessed. I pulled it off. Man, this is crazy. I'm sorry. I pulled it off using you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. You don't even know what to call it. How? Oh yes, it was very clever. So Miss Rosezlius, now you know I'm the big boss. That means that it's just one thing left to do. Face me in a final showdown to decide it all. Bro, my image for this clip for real is legit. I'm so confused. I'm still very stunned. I thought I had a feeling we would battle him, but just because like that, I thought that was gonna be like the end of the year test. I didn't think about this. I've been like dodging spoilers left and you don't know how hard I dodged that spoiler. Like I knew about some certain like new Pokemon and stuff like that, and the Team Stars, they always showed the faces and stuff, but I did not know it was him. Like I really thought it was the Eevee person with the backpack. I'm really bad at figuring out who's the boss of who then. That's a good plot twist. They've been really like, oh, it's obvious this is, you know, this person is like Clive, the director. Clive is actually the director. He's not some hip student like you thought he was. But yeah, Other than my shock of dang Clive turning out to be the boss, I thought that's why whenever I did the picture for this like thumbnail, I drew the Team Star like in a hacker way because I thought the hacker was sticky freaking dang it. I was wrong. I can't be a game theorist. My analysis was wrong the whole time. But yeah, if you're besides all that, if you didn't know, I'm gonna be trying to play Zelda, not Ocarina of Time, but the funny let me see here. I have to look at my list. Skyward Sword, and then I'll be going down from that list, and then when it splits into 3 different timelines. Ooh, that was rough. Timelines. Depending on how if I get defeated from Ganon and Ocarina of Time, I will go the hero was defeated route first. But if I beat him the first time around, I'll be going the other routes. And then once I finish a route, I'll basically change over to different timelines and stuff. So I could play all the games and stuff. I think it'd be just cool like that. Like, if I lose to Ganon the first time around, I had to go to the defeated one, and if I win against him, I get to go the other routes. Hello, welcome to the chat. We're just, fighting, the funny director. My fairy died somehow. I don't know how that happened. I kind of wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, Mr. Fairy. Uh-oh. Oh no. Psyche! Whenever I'm Pokemon battling, I just kind of click buttons and hope for the best. I don't know how I'm gonna defeat the Elite Four, but we'll see about that. Ooh, that's... Why is everything super effective? What's going on? Oh, I'm so glad I gave that Pokemon leftovers. You'll be fine, Poketch says. I don't know about that. I have a funny Charizard on my team, but he's asleep. I need to wake him up. Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that's what it evolved to. I need to wake up my Charizard. Let's see. Do I have a wake up thingy? Awaken! Wakey wakey! Action bakey! I think that's a really cool Pokemon. I know it's not from this region. Apparently it's from Sword and Shield, but I really... I like that little teacup Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, I should probably not do that. Confusion. I'm hoping hopefully this battle doesn't take too long. I really do want to try to like get the teachers like quizzes over. Apparently if you get the quizzes over, you get like some like items or something. I'm not sure. Like, I was just told to defeat them and like I would get some items from doing it. Oh, if that's the rare shinies in the game? Bro. I would imagine so. Some of these Pokemon are so hard to get. Oh, Yoshi! Wait, my whole team is almost dead. This isn't good. He has a really good team. You enjoy the classes at the school? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. All the classes, like I think I finished most of the classes like the first thing. Now I'm up to the the actual test. So I have to take the test, and then like I had to take the midterm test afterwards. I mean the final test, my bad. The midterm is the first thing that you take, and then the final is the after test. So far, my favorite teachers are like the teachers I had in real life. The gym class is fun because you just get to goof off and do funny like gym stuff. Then the let's see, art class. Oh, that's kind of neat. They give you Pokemon. Dang, I am losing. Charizard, come on, buddy. You gotta save our team for us. Fire. Melt that snowman down. Yeah, show him who's boss. If you notice, I recently changed my profile picture for like my YouTube, and that's not gonna be staying. I was like playing around like with like how it looks, and I think I think I went a little bit overboard because it's kind of a mess, and you can't even see the logo anymore. So I'm gonna like kind of calm it down here, like whenever I get the chance. I went too crazy with the colors. Okay, one more Pokemon left on his team, and then we'll defeat him. Huh, to think that I, Syphila, will be backed into a corner like this. I still don't know how to pronounce his other alternate. He has 3 alternate eagles. Oh no! A water type, and I'm a fire type. Ooh, rough, buddy. Come on, go first. Go first! Wait, what type? Oh, he turned into a dragon! Yes! Big brain! I forgot my alternate, the funny crystallized form, it turns into a crystal dragon. Oh, what does that one turn into? I can't remember. I guess it depends on what type he has for it. I like how he actually kept the starter, like, from the very beginning. That's very interesting. Oh, it stayed water type. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, that was a good... He almost beat my whole team. It was like... down to 2 Pokemon. But it doesn't take much to beat my whole team, though. I'm not a pro, the Pokemon fighter. Oh, this is a cool move. Strikes any Pokemon around it. But I got Smackdown, and it makes the people in the air be knocked down to the ground. I don't think I will ever need to use that move though. So we're just gonna put that there. Hopefully I won't need to use that move. I didn't think I would ever get rid of that move, Smackdown. How strong have you grown? Man, I'm still like... I can't believe he's actually the thing. Well now, Miss Rosezlius, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of the treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I'm not actually- What? What? You had me going! Oh my gosh. He had me going! I really thought... Dang it! I fall for these crap all this time. I thought he... Dang it. I thought this was like... I thought he legit was the person. He had me going for real. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Tesla's true identity remains hidden. Why did you lie to me like that? But I believe I can hazard a guess of who they might be. That is why it sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should you not be yours to bear. However, Casphilia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine an ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skills. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Casphilia. Such was my resolution. But it turns out you're as strong as your kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it just seems to be my burden, one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Casphilia. Take one on the big boss of Team Star and win. Yes, sir. Leave it to me. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. Can I heal my team, please? You there! What do you think you're doing? Oh, Oh, I can't remember her name. Time? A pleasure to see you. You know, I don't know why she always seems kind of mean to me. Like, this teacher seems kind of mean. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clive. I come here to investigate reports of an intellect battle of school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off one of against our students, no less. Oh boy. Oh, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your time here with a goofy group of ours. We're just kind of just chilling. Oh no, director, I'll hide you, and you could go run, okay? I'll take the blame for you. I know, if I could just explain, you could see it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me your excuses. Reek worse than a skunky's behind. A skunky's behind! Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I am counting on you, Miss Rosezlius. You'll write a letter of apology to the students of the facility at once. And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Bro, that teacher is mean. Good gracious, no. Anything but that, I implore you. The director is so funny and cool. Let me go heal my team. Oh man. I was like legit, I'm like, I guess he is the evil person. I fell for that really hard. I'm too gullible for my own good though. I fall for crap like that all the time. If you tell me you're an evil, a part of an evil gang, I might believe you. Oh yeah, doing a little union circle for this game would be fun, definitely. I'll have to probably do it like after all the teacher stuff though, because today is gonna be the boring, funny, like, teacher event. Man, so now I guess I have to wait for nighttime to roll around and we'll fight the true boss of Team Star. I didn't think the director would lie to us like that. Like, I'm like, okay, he seems like a pretty chill person, but he could have just said he wanted to test me. He didn't have to go lying that he was Team Star's leader. Dang director. had me going. Alright, so now we have to wait for dark. It's getting slightly dark. To fight the Team Star leader. But before we do, we had to take all the funny midterms and finals, like regular school life. The school life. We gotta breathe into school. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smells like school. The school smells sometimes like books, and sometimes it smells kind of rancid. Alright, biology. We're gonna go in order with biology. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. I shall not be tardy. I guess my least favorite teacher is that one chick that would after the director. It's kind of mean. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. It seems I to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. Oh yeah, I forgot this is like health class or something. Oh no, it's biology, my bad. You're like, Rose, didn't you just click biology? And I'm like over here like, yes I did. I have a memory of a goldfish sometimes. On that note, it seems everyone is using their Pokédex. It registers the Pokémon born from eggs as well as those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And and just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app. He says that every time we're in this class, I swear. It was way before I started teaching here at the academy, though. Back then, I was just a researcher. I was just a wee lad. In fact, the director, Clivel, wasn't working in education at the time either. Yeah, it was the other person. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. Ooh, cool. Backstory. We got to research Pokemon together day in, day out. Those sure were the fun times. I got yelled at all the time, though. Bro, I feel that. Wait a second. How did you get onto this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokédex. Anyway, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon. Man, if I don't know how to catch Pokemon up to this point, I might have a problem. As you all know, a great way to catch Pokemon more easily is first to lower its HP. But there's another way to up your chances of successfully catch. Can you guess what it is? I'm looking at my cheat sheet. 1 second. Maybe this is not a midterm. Maybe this is like one of those fun questions. I don't think this is midterm. Yeah, I think this is just the lesson answers. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Give the Pokemon a berry, inflict the Pokemon with status condition, prove you're stronger than the Pokemon. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if there's a cheat for this or not. Eggs. Inflict the Pokemon with status condition. Yes, I know my stuff, guys. Trust me, I'm not cheating. Wow, that's right, Rosezlius. Great job. The correct technique for making Pokemon easier to catch is to inflict them with status condition. Sleep is it, especially. Oh yeah, status condition, sleep, paralyze. You know, those things. I thought whenever he said status condition, I thought he meant like the weather stuff. I'm like, that doesn't seem like a good idea, but I understand now. It makes Pokemon directly easier to catch. If you have the Pokemon that can use that moves that put opponents to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, filling up your Pokédex will be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs, specifically designed to be effective against certain Pokemon. Eating food that gives you catching powers work too, or sneaking up on the Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gyms to get the gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come and show me your Pokédexes once they start building up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget, our next class will be a test. Oh, okay, that's the test. I get it. Technically berries too, but just it lets you go. Oh yeah. I've never really fed like other Pokemon like I'm battling berries, so that's pretty interesting. Oh, this is the midterm. Okay, I might as well just like do everyone else's first before I do that. Okay. Yes, we'll do the funny all the classes first because apparently I'm super behind on the classes. What class is this again? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's a teacher I don't like. I'm sorry. If you like this teacher, that's great, but she seems kind of mean. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you enjoy fortune telling, horoscopes, and the likes? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. So today I'd like to teach you all the math while focusing— oh, math. Okay. So today I'd like to teach you all the math while focusing on the topic of love. Perhaps you have seen the following phrase crop up during the Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. When a Pokemon's attack leads a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know the percent change of a Pokemon has landed a critical hit? About 400 hits. That is correct. Well done, Rosezlius. You're such a great student. I hope you're not looking at any cheat sheets on your arm or anything like that. This chances of landing a critical hit is said to be 1 in 24, which figures to roughly 4.17%. Wow, actually I did not know that. My RNG looks is really terrible sometimes. The odds are more favorable for certain moves though. Why moves such as Stone Eggs and Shadow Claw has about 12% chance. You could also use the move Focus Energy or an item known as Dire Hit. Both raises the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's 50% chance to land a critical hit. Even with that 50% chance, I would still miss. It feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There is a surprising amount of mathematical probabilities hidden in Pokemon battles, you know. If you're able to do the calculations that swing luck in your favor, it may open the door for more strategy choices for you during your battles. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Next class will be our fun midterm exam. I hope everyone will be looking forward to it. I sure am not. You know what? I'm actually legit wondering, like, does anyone, like, do the math for that type of stuff, like, in the Pokemon world? Like, would there be someone that, like, has all the math, like, written out and stuff, and would it actually work in their favor for that type of stuff? Like, how would they know, like, a percent ratio toward a move they just used if they can't see it like we do? I'm just very curious. How would that work in the real-life Pokemon world? What are you again? History? I think this is history, right? I think. Greetings, I really need like different voices for each teacher, but you know. Also, I noticed whenever I was putting her little avatar on my like picture thing on today's video, I noticed her necklace kind of looked like an Articuno or like one of the 3 legendary birds, like Moltres and stuff like that. I think that's pretty neat. I don't know if it is or not. It could just be a normal like Pidgeotto or something like that. But that's pretty neat. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. That is true, kind of. Depending on what kind of stuff you did will be remembered by others. Today, we'll continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. This era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reach of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Chaldean Empire fell into decline 200 years later, or 800 years later ago. Wait, which one is it? Is it 200 or 800? You can't say both. The empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. That's neat. This was the formation of the Paldea as we know it today. Ah yes, this very academy where you're now fulfilling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently established at that time. In fact, the school building, though certainly has been undergone repairs through the years, is just as it was when it was built so long ago. That's why it looks like a castle. This very structure is a piece of history. Things of old are truly splendid. I would certainly prefer it not to have the Pokeball portion, though. A relatively new addition. Oh, she's saying she doesn't like the Pokeball on the very top of the building because it's like technically a new addition. Perfect timing to make eye contact with young Rosezlius. Stop making eye contact with me. I don't want to answer the questions. Let's see if you've been listening to my lecture. Tell me, approximately how many years ago was this academy established? Was I paying attention to that? I can't remember. About 800 years ago. I see. The look of your concentration on your face was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. This academy is constructed exactly 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time, it offered state-of-the-art facilities and unique innovation circling. And such people used to say, those seeking knowledge need look no further than the origins of Paldea. That's right, they were referring to Nura Academy. It is said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside the Paldea region. Oh, it is that time already? I must got it swept up in fulfilling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. Our next class will be our midterm exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. I shall try. I cannot promise anything though. My mind's kind of a blank slate today. Kind of got little fishies swimming around it. Language, yes, Mr. Sylvester. The funny Sylvesters. Excuse me. My voice is going away. My dear friends, how are you all today? You certainly look fantastic. It is time for another one of Sylvester's language lessons. I cannot pronounce these. I really do want to try to learn this, but I don't think today is the day. Are you ready? Dot dot dot. Oh, he's mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Let me try. S bar. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Are you ready? Oi. Very good. My lessons are not a one-way street. No, no. I am... Oh gosh, I am trying this language class. I am failing this language class. If I was in this class, I would legit be hurting. When no one speaks up, I like learning other language, I truly do. It's just right now my brain is like for real has fish swimming in it. It's so empty. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say delicious and another list. Yes, I think it was deliciosos and other things like that. In today's class, we'll be learning about a special phrase that you can put use to the time is just right. Oh boy, that's a lot of words right there. Does anyone know the phrase means? Let's see. Whew. Oh, I love you. That's kind of weird. The weird is, man, I used to know the Tagalog word for the I love you. My mom's gonna be very angry at me if she were to see this. I think it was Mahakita? I think so. That sounds right in my head. You deserve a gold medal. These three phrases you may know. I think why? Because they are quite famous ways to say I love you. Oh my, have I embarrassed you all? My friends, what a timid little shy boys and girls that is. It's so very important to express your feelings about things to others, you know. This is especially true for positive emotions. If you get married someday and argue with your spouse over some silly little thing, all you have to do is apologize and say I love you. And all of that will be well. That is, you should know. Why, just last week I had a big argument with my dear wife, that is. But I was so quick to say I'm sorry, and as all was well. I also want to add on to this, you can't just say sorry, you also should talk it out why you two, like, probably had conflict. Because talking about it, like, after you guys cool down and stuff is always a good method. Just whenever you guys are, like calm after, like, a certain time and you guys kind of, like, thought about it, like, say, oh, maybe there was, like, some misunderstanding with words, or you're just bad with wording. Like, I'm bad with wording all the time. You'll see that a lot on my YouTube channel. I'm just terrible with words. But yeah, basically, it's always good to say sorry, but also trying to understand why it might have happened at the time. And now, approach of nothing. Let me give you all of my wise words of advice. It's best to be quick to apologize when you have an argument with someone. That goes for families, friends, and your crushes. I know you could do it. I believe in you. You know, this is actually the first time I've actually seen Pokemon talk about relationships, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like this is the first game, I think, they've ever really, like, went that deep into relationships. Our next class will be in the midterm exam. Please, be sure to review what you learned in all our lessons so far. Adios! Goodbye! Oh, that's German? That's neat! Yeah, it's so neat learning other languages. I'm just so terrible sometimes at learning them. Okay, oh wow, battle studies. Okay, let me get that out. I mean, not get it out. I don't have the answers or anything like that. Yep, let's go to the battle studies, guys. Oh, that's the gym class, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. Okay, another day, another round of battle study. Yes! Let's get right to it. Last time we learned about the Terra Raid battles. Did any of you have a chance to try them out? Yes I did. I've been using it ever since. Terra Pokemon are super strong, and the more difficult ones will use. I feel like she should like have a really like outspoken voice, but I can't do it right now. My voice is kind of going away. Difficult ones will use an even tougher tactic than you'll need to deal with. I'm talking about the Terra Shield. Whoa, what? That's a thing? What happens while a Pokemon has its Terra Shield up, you ask? Well, it'll take way less damage for one. Oh wait, she's talking about Terra Raid battles. I thought she meant like regular battles. Okay, no, she's talking about the raid battles whenever they have like those shields around them. It has a big effect on morale too. When trainers see the shield go up, they feel doomed. Like there's no way to win it. I felt doomed. That Charizard had 2 shields going up. So here's a question for you. If the Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Cry. Close your eyes and give up. Close your eyes and give up. Call your parents. Beep, beep, beep. Guys, help me out. Terrorize and attack. Oh, this one's quite obvious. It should be this one. I don't even have to look up my paper for this one. That's right. You're a regular Terra Raid Battle Master, aren't you, new kid? Regular attacks don't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shields up. But having your Pokemon terrorized is, I recently learned that word is terrestrialized or oh gosh. But I've been calling it terrorized because it sounds more, or like crystallized. It is an effective method to overcome that issue. A terrorized Pokemon will do more damage to shielded Pokemon, especially if it uses moves that match its Terra type. Dealing enough damage to a Pokemon with its Terra Shield can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon's stance. This means it's important to properly time your terrorization in Terra Raid battles. You know, I always thought in terrorized battles that only one person could use it, and that I was wrong. Apparently multiple people could use it. As they say, fight fire with fire and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Be sure to work together with your teammates to smash through the opponent's Terra Shield. Oh man, I was about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really dive to the point home, but I guess we're out of time again. Next class will be our midterm test. Aim for a perfect score. Usa! You know, she always mentions how she was going to show us, like, demonstrate and stuff, but she never gets to that. I feel bad. Do we ever get to see a demonstration of her stuff? Okay, art class. We could do funny art things. Alright, what is, you know, art funny class? I like that doodle on the back wall. It's the greatest art in this class. Hello class, it is I, Hansel. I've been told that my previous lectures about the phenomenon was very well received. Thank you for all your kind words. In fact, Miss Darndra specifically requested that I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. So I decided today that we'll take another look at how Pokemon can terrorize. And of course, here's the Professor's Gibble to help us out. Now then, Professor Gibble. I forgot. That's his name, not the I thought he said this is the Professor's Gibble, but it's actually the nickname for it. Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind to terrorize for us. Oh, it's doing it all right. Oh, it has a little snow thing. And what do we have here? Last class we saw a grass type terrorize, but this time we have something different shape. Yeah, it's ice. Observe! A terror jewel resembling a snowflake is a direct shape that's stunning. Behold, it's a little chilly standing so close to it. So class, what terror type do you imagine this jewel might represent? Water type. Ice type. Ghost type. Ice type. Excellent, Rosezlius. Full remarks for you. The reason there's a snowflake shining above its Professor Gibble's head is simple. It is now an ice type. And my voice just cracked right there. And because Professor Gibble is currently the ice type moves would not be very effective against it. Keep in mind, usually they would deal quadruple damage to Gibble. Now, here's some trivia about snowflakes. While snowflakes come in many different shapes and sizes, most are classified as hexagons. Did you know? Whenever I was in school and stuff, they never taught that the snowflakes were actually these different shapes. I always thought snowflakes were like just blobs under a microscope, or like this like water, like it would just turn into like water and stuff. But apparently snowflakes literally do look like this. You could just look it up. Snowflakes like have these different shapes to them. It's so interesting. Just think of it. Snowflakes fall from the sky, taking similar shapes without anyone saying they must. Do you not feel the great mystery of nature? The beautiful enigma we live in? Cough. And this is a bit of, Sergeant, and Miss Jekyll's glasses are hexagonal, aren't they? Wait, are they? I almost forgot to mention that you could change a Pokemon's terror type. Oh, you can? At the treasure entry. Oh, I don't think I want to do that, but that's kind of neat. Though I must say, the cook there is a little picky. You'll need to get her on your good side if you want her to help. Thank you for today, Professor Gibble. Gip, gip. Yeah, that's a great Pokemon. He's just so the funny little Gibble. I call him Gibble. Oh, you need 50 Terra Shards of the same type, though? Ooh, that must be really hard to get. I didn't know you could even change the Terra types, but that's pretty cool to find out that you could. That is very interesting. So if you want to change your funny Pokemon Terra type, you could just do that with... It just takes 50 of the same type. What is this class again? I wasn't paying attention. Put away your phones. It is time to begin class. It is my last class. I taught you about HP restoration. However, after class, I was asked by several of you PowerPoints, commonly known as PP. When a Pokemon loses all of its HP, it faints and can no longer battle. What then happens to the Pokemon when it loses all of its PP? It can't move, it won't listen to its trainer, all of its stats get lowered. Doesn't it flail, like, in frustration? Or am I thinking of something else? Crap. What class is this? This biology, math, language arts, battle studies, art. This is home ec. Okay, let's see. It can't use its moves, apparently. Yeah, I got it right. Perfect. It's saying that like I guess. Perfectly correct, Mr. Rosezlius. Perhaps you know this from first-hand experience. When a Pokemon runs out of PP, it can no longer use its moves. I for real thought if it run out of all of its move sets, it like did this like flail move. Like, because Magikarp, I remember whenever I ran out of Magikarp's moves, it would just do that. I thought, I'm not sure. Maybe it's been a long time. Maybe that's been changed. However, each move has its own store of PP, so you can mitigate the PP loss by using a variety of moves rather than just one move repeatedly. If all the Pokemon loses all of the PP of its moves, it will only be able to use Struggle. I knew it! I was like going crazy. It does use Struggle, dang it. As an action that also damages the Pokemon that uses it. In order to avoid this predicament, PP can be restored at Pokemon centers along with HP. Items such as Ethers and Max Ethers can also be used to restore PP. Be careful not to confuse potions with Ethers in the heat of the battle. That would really stink. However, Ethers are not sold at shops, so you should use them, oh, I thought they were sold by shops. I guess I'm going crazy. If you find them. The stronger the moves, the lower its minimum PP. Do not waste your uses on the moves unless you wish to quickly run out of... You know, I don't know how many times I could say this without getting in trouble. It is important to find balance in a Pokemon set of moves. As you can see, HP isn't the only thing you must keep an eye on while you adventure with Pokemon. I hope that you will take care to ensure that your partner's Pokemon can perform their best as you each engage in the treasure hunt. Our time together has come to an end today. Our next meeting will be examination day. Be sure to review all well and preparation. Dang it. A tongue twister. Alright, am I done with all the funny class stuff? Let's double check. Alright. All the midterms are ready. Let me get my midterm paper out. I mean, my water out. Yeah, water. You like biology with Mr. Jekyll? Yes. We're gonna take midterm. Midterms. It's midterm, guys. Hello, everyone. Today's our midterm exam. I'm sure it sure feels good to fill in all those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and complete each question carefully. What button... Let's see. What button would you use to let a Pokemon out of its ball so that it can walk with you? Why is it asking us about buttons in a Pokemon world? How do I choose? Wait, how do I choose? Oh! I thought the little arrow on the side, that tiny little arrow was how you chose. I did not understand for a minute. Sorry. It's the ZR button. Alright, so let's see. Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where eggs are found. It's 2. Wait. And 2. So, during picnics in your basket. I see. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? Going to sleep? Yes. Go to sleep. Walking around, battling. Walking around. What will not make a Pokemon easier to catch? What will not make a Pokemon easier to catch? Surprise them from behind, protect them with poison. This is so weird because berry is technically the like answer to like you could give them berries. What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? Wait, of higher and higher. How does that make sense? Gym badges. This question won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokédex? Of course he would answer this at the end. How do you like the Pokédex? Is it easy to use? I'll be happy to hear your honest options. How I feel about the Pokédex, whenever I press the B button, sometimes I accidentally push other buttons, but maybe that's just me. It's easy to use, it's alright. I don't use it that much. I gotta be honest, I haven't really been using that much, but I sometimes use it. It's easy to use. Alright everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed tackling those questions. The last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? Well, time to go be a snitch. I'll grade those right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing them. Well, the funny thing is, director seems so chill with so many things that I think he would be fine with it, to be honest. The only teacher in here that doesn't seem fine with anything is that one teacher. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams and 4 questions correct to pass the final exams. Let's see how you did on your biology test. You answered 5 out of questions correctly. Yes. Let's see, Mr. Jackal asked us to give this reward to any student who passed the exam. I got the phony XP candies. Keep doing your best. Alright. Oh, dang. I guess I'm gonna, instead of going down the list and taking every midterm, I'm just gonna continue, like, off the list. Because if I keep going down the list and up, that would just be so confusing. I'm just gonna keep continuing. I thought we were taking the final test. I'm kind of surprised. Are we not taking the final test? Sorry, I have to open back up my, not cheat sheet. Definitely not my cheat sheet. Okay. That's so weird. I didn't... It's 3 classes midterms and 3 classes in final. Wow, that's a lot. I did not know that. So you basically take... Yeah, that sounds correct. That's crazy. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn. We're gonna speed through this because I don't feel like being here all day. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little questions at the end too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. Alright, now we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow, just like our Pokemon. Evolution, yep, haha, evolution. Today we're going to be learning about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearances changes and their status increases sometimes by a lot. That is Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in adorable pre-evolved states. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. Say it with me. If you know to cancel the evolution, press the B button. That's right, everyone. B for best answer. The button you want to and you need to stop a Pokemon from evolving is the B button. You know, I like to imagine there's like secret buttons on your Pokeball that you push, and there's like the letter B on the Pokeball. You just push it. It's like, stop evolving. If you push this button soon, after a Pokemon begins to evolve, you could stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokemon hold an item known as the Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some may evolve by having certain items such as the Firestone, and the Thunderstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. I did not know that. I've never heard of Pokemon having to defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. The way Primeape evolves into Amphanil is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that... Bro. See, okay, I actually know about this secret where if you, like... It's like the certain Primeape thing in this game. You have to, like, use a certain move on it, and then it has to, like, evolve after, like, using that move, like, I think it's, like, a certain amount of times. It's been a while, but it's really strange and silly. I guess we'll have to end the class there today. Thank you for all your attention. Oh boy. Please be... Did he say it was midterm? Please. Oh no. We're gonna be here forever. Okay. I'm gonna... It is time to fast do this. I'm dedicated. Alright. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. But before we get going, do you all remember the final question from our midterm exam? I do not. Well, Director Cleveland... It's the one about the Pokedex. I don't believe he actually found out about it. And I got yelled at. Whoops. I'm surprised you got yelled at about it. The director seems alright person. Apparently he could tell I was hiding something just by looking at me. Yeah, you're kind of obvious. I'm sorry, dude. He must have noticed all the color flushing right out of my face. Haha. Speaking of color, today I'd like to teach you all about the colors as they pertain to Pokemon. Some Pokemon have slightly different colorization and patterns to the body based on their gender and individual differences. In very rare cases, a Pokemon may have wildly different colorizations compared to others of the same species. We call these species shiny Pokemon. It is quite rare to cross paths with one. Does anyone here know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon is? 1 in 4,000. Wow, that's right. You may have the makings of a Pokemon professor, Rosezlius. Shiny Pokemon appear at the rate of 1 in 4,000. Isn't that amazing? The probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from the egg, too. Eggs from a pair of Pokemon raised around different languages are special cases. There is a higher than average chance that the shiny egg will hatch from these eggs. But we haven't been able to figure out why that is just yet. It's because they want you to use the funny wonder trade system, and they want people to like trade from other places and stuff like that because, yeah. It's funny because in Pokemon Go, they don't allow you trade long distances for some reason, so it's kind of weird that they're fine with it over in this game, but they're like, oh, you can't do it in Pokemon Go! That's kind of cheating! It's also because Pokemon Go, whenever you trade, it takes like a bunch of like Stardust. I really do just feel like they should just like cap the Stardust at some like at a number. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird like that. Anyway, I've heard rumors about these charms that increases your likelihood of finding shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? It's called the shiny charm if you don't know this. It claims to be it can't be successfully verified, but it sure would be fun if it were true. It is true. Basically, you have to capture all the Pokemon to get it. Whoops, there's the bell. That is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Just 2 more classes. I mean, 1 more class, and then the exam. So basically, I'm gonna be trying to take all the class stuff, and then like have all the exams lined up. had to get some water because there's gonna be a lot of talking. Alright, hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Next time we'll meet, we'll have our final exam, finally. That means today our last actual class. And the topic for the last class will be Pokemon forms. You could just think of the forms as just the shapes and appearances the Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called form change, where Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Parceler, for example, whenever regularly ride on as a transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First is the basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second is the battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage in battle. And finally, there is the ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and it's still so it can ride on its back. So we could ride on its back, sorry. Though we can use something you're all carrying with you now as an even better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phones. Your cell phones. Some smartphones are inhibited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know the Pokemon I'm referring to? Rotom. Why did I look at the answer for that? It's quite obvious, it's Rotom. You're a regular expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you, Rosezlius? And the Pokemon inside your smartphone is Rotom, and it does all sorts of things to help you out. A Rotom inside of Pokemon, sorry, I'm trying to read this very fast. A Rotom inside of a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances and scare you like a horror movie. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do so simply by holding an item or by having one used on them. Orchio, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when giving certain stuff. Pokemon may even change types or learn different moves when they change form. Form changing are different form evolutions in that the Pokemon can return to its original form. Unlike Shiny, I've sent form like 10 times now. And unlike Shiny Pokemon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There are lots to dig into with its form change phenomenon, as you see. Like Deoxys, for example, he has 4 forms. We can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to its fullest and change form into a newer version of yourself. Or something like that anyway. Oh, and I almost forgot. Regional forms may, which vary based on what region a Pokemon come from, don't change like other forms. They are in... Bro. He was basically saying that regional Pokemon just stay as they are. Whoops, here's the bell. I guess the scatterbrain Mr. Jackie right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching all of you. I hope you'll do your best on the final exam. It's funny how he always cuts his sentences short right when the bell ends. He's like, well, I've been paid for this class and time to move to the next, even though he could have just finished that one word. It's just one word. Alright, next is a midterm for, oop, my bad. My throat is gonna be dying from all this talking. Ooh, get some water. Alright, so this is the midterm for math. Alright everyone, it is time to begin our midterm exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my classes will serve you as well as answers. Okay, here we go. How much damage does a water gun do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? Double damage. How much damage does a Rosezlius do whenever it hits fire Pokemon? Half damage. If you spend $2,000, 2,000 Poké Dollars on as many as 200 Pokeballs as possible, how many would you get? They did this last time on me and they tricked me up. It's actually 11 because you get a Premier Ball. What percent chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? It is about 4%. How many damage does a move deal when it lands a critical hit? 1.5 times as much. Alright everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. Wait, what? Oh, I get it. And you were all concentrating so hard. I can't wait to see how you did. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Now we gotta do her classes up till the end. Answer 5 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score. They asked to give this to the exam. EXP candy. Alright. Now we just gotta do her class 3 times and then we'll get up to the final quest. I mean the final test. I don't know why I said quest. My brain is now on autopilot trying to rush through these midterms exam. All these classes I've been slacking on. Just been a slacker. Hello everyone, well done on the midterm exam. Some of you earned perfect scores and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell that you all tried your best. I am quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that this means that you all have come to love numbers. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my class too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how the word applies to Pokemon battles? It's right, it has to do with stat boost. A Pokemon's stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses its move Workup, its attack and special attack stats will raise by 1 stage each. And you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack and special attack raises on stage, moves effect by the stats will... I've said that like 5 bajillion times too. 50% more than damage. If the same Pokemon from our previous example were to use Workup again, both of its attack and special attack will rise by 2 stages total. It results in a 100% increase to damage dealt, making its move twice as strong. Sword Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once, allowing Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Using Sword Dance twice would boost the Pokemon attack its stats by 4 stages. By how much damage then would the Pokemon deal? I'm dying. What was the question? Triple damage. Oh, that's great! You answered this difficult question with ease, Rosezlius. Each stage that a Pokemon's special attack stat is raised increases its damage by 50%. So being raised 4 stages would result in 4 times 50% to 200% increases. The base damage of moves is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives 300%. In other words, the next move that Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. Tight matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors will play into the calculations as well, so even a small boost may take serious. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it has gone up 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages, and if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X attack and the X special attacks items, which can only be used in battle, can be used by sharply boosting the representative stats. Oh my, is that the bell supposedly It's all for now. What a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to be staying sharp. This is a lot of words. I'll see you again in next class. I'm crying. I'm crying so hard. This classroom's is a curse. Please let it be over. Please. What is this? Okay. 2 more classes with math class. Wait. Has it been 2 more classes? I can't even remember now. My brain. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Woo! Did you make sure to review last class material in order to stay sharp? I know it was a little difficult with all the talk of multiplication and percentages and the likes, but today you'll be talking about percentages again to learn about the probabilities. That may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but did you know that all of you already deal with probability on a regular basis? Pokemon moves generally have a have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. I thought we would legit talk about this recently. The accuracy of tackle is 100 or 100%, so if you were to use tackle 100 times, you could expect it to hit all 100 times. The move Hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60 or 60%. That means that you could expect to hit it 60 times in 100 uses. To put it another way, out of 100 uses, you could expect it to miss 40 times. Many of the truly powerful moves used to tend to have lower accuracy. So when you're deciding whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or hard and fast, or with stronger but less accurate moves, you already studied probability. Why am I in pain? Let me see here. I swear, 1 second. Our class is so long. Why is it so long? Let me see here. Perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump would be good examples. Like I'm not joking. The art dude class is so quick and fast. It's not even funny. Her class is the longest class I've seen so far. Surf has a power of 90. Its accuracy is 100, meaning you can expect to hit every time. Hydro Pump accuracy is only 80, but when it hits, its power is 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which moves would you want to use yourself? You could give an answer to this question. I'm gonna say it depends on the situation. I see, you're always considering your various possibilities, Rosezlius. I may have made it sound like there's a correct answer here, but there's not. You're free to use any moves you wish. I like pushing buttons type deal. My motive in Pokemon battles is pushing buttons, blindfolded, go push. Factors like PP and numbers of targets hit may make some moves more suited to certain situations. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of performance. This Surf variance Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more investigated in debating the rock-type moves Rock Slide and Rock Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I could get really worked up talking about all these moves, but oh my, there's the bell. What a shame. Next class will be the last time together. Woo! Show up 100% ready to go. I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for the last class. I'm ready for the last class. Just like real math class in real life. It do be like that. Why doesn't it say final? Oh, it's her last class. Dang it. Oh. Okay. Give me a second. I have to get math answers up. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Psyduck. I get it. Okay. I have to clear my throat. Excuse me. Hello everyone. I hope everyone can have fun once again today for our last class today. Last time we learned about possibility of using more accuracy of how do people be teachers? As an example, probability is quite an interesting subject. Did you know that's in a class with 40 students? If I was a teacher, I should be a gym teacher, that's for sure. There is a 90% chance that two of them will have the same birthday. This is true even despite the fact that there are 300 days each year. Oh. I don't know if I can do this. Isn't that remarkable? But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you all how to calculate damages in the class using examples like height, matches, circular hits, stat boots, and the likes. All these variable and multiple together to calculate damages dealt by the opponent. However, did you know that there's even a simpler way to increase your damage, your Pokemon's moves? All you have to do is have your Pokemon use a move it sharps a type with. If a rock-type Pokemon uses rock-type move Stone Edge, its moves base power is 100 and it multiplied by 1.5 to become 150. Ground and Rock may seem like similar types, but the Ground-type Pokemon use the Stone Edge. The Poketch says, funny thing is about the birthdays that has been true about my classes because they're always twins, bro. But if the Ground-type Pokemon uses Stone Edge, then the move's power will remain 100. Super effective moves and critical hits will add multiple multipliers on its little numerical increases. So most certainly must not be taken lightly. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with a power of 100. If a Pokemon that shares a type with this move uses it and hits the opponent that is weak to this type, what happens to the move's power? It disappears. Its power is 300. You did that calculation in your head. Well done, Rosezlius. You're like a math genius. You see mathematics in front of your head going. First, using a move that sharpens the type with this user multiplies the move's base power by 100 by 1.5, making the power 150. The fact that the opponent is weak to its move's type then doubles to the power of 150 to 300. The original power of moves ends up being tripled. Isn't that amazing? What's more is, if a Pokemon terrorizes and its terror type matches one of its original types, then the bonus it gets using a move of that same type increases from 1.5 to 2. Of course, from being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well. There's one way you can surpass your opponents. In the end, your own characteristics are what really let you shine the most. Bear in mind that this is true for both humans and Pokemon. I'm sure you'll make me happy if you could take those words to heart, but I suppose I should really have shared this basic advantage right from the first lesson. My apologies. And just like that, class is over. The last of our time together is flew by like a blink of an eye. It sure did, with me trying to talk really fast. It was so much fun to be able to teach you all eager students about numbers. Next class will be our fun final exam, thank goodness. Be sure to review the material and well in preparation. Oh, math is done. We survived math class. We just had to take the test. Okay, what's the next class, please? For the love of everything good in this world. Be not as long as that. History class. History. Wait, why do I... What the heck? I'm so confused. The history class is kind of being weird with me. Sorry. Alright. This is the history's midterm exam. History! Greetings, my little students. It is time for our midterm exam. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark resources of your mind. Summon Exodia and the power of Exodia and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yugi himself to give you all the answers to the questions. What is the name of the geographical formation in the center of the Paldea region? Give me a second. The Great Crater of Paldea. What was long believed to rest in the depths of the area Zero. Treasure. How many years ago did Paldea Empire begin to rule this region? Approximately 2,000 years ago. How many years ago was this academy built? It was 805 years ago. Those seeking blank need to look no farther than the origins of Paldea. Knowledge. Without knowledge, those seeking knowledge need to look no further than the origins of Paldea. Knowledge. Time's up! Put your writing utensils down. The last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you surely padded your scores there. I surely hope you did well anyways. So in our midterm examinations, you may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. What is with her hair? It's like moving like an ear. Her hair is like moving like a little... I've been noticing that. It's kind of bothering me. Your hair's got some, got a mind of its own. It's making me think that you're like a secret Pokemon or something. Pocket says, I wish real math would be like Pokemon math class. At least you'll need the Pokemon math at some point in your life. Oh no. The most advanced math I've used so far in my life is division. That's it. I've used plus, minus for when I was a wee lad and I had to do work at a cashier for a little bit in my lifetime. I used the addition and minus, and that was it. And then when I moved up in positions and stuff, I had to use times table, and nowadays I've been using division. But that's about the most math I've ever used. Anything else I don't know anymore. Alright, let's see what we did on this. 5 out of 5 questions correctly. Crazy. Alright, let me move that down. I think the next class is language. Oh wait. No, it's not. We have to still do history classes. Hopefully history classes are not like crazy long like the math classes. Alright, we'll see. We'll see if it's as bad as the math classes. Also, what the heck is going on with my... Give me a second. My thing's being weird with me. 1 second. I'm looking at something apparently. Alright. I had to fix that there for a second there. Let's see. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Yes, indeed. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels of history with the has presented to us today. However, I imagine your abilities to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by the midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down Paldea for generations. Oh, this sounds cool. I want to know. I want to know your fairy tales. Once upon a time, there was a king who was very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasure from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of the king and came to meet him. Let me turn down the music. This doesn't seem like good music for this story. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure's loving king. The 4 treasures were as following: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leapt for joy. Woo! He showed the merchant with good gold coins and claimed all 4 treasures for himself. Ah, perfect timing to make— Bruh, come on! How can you do that to me? I said that one of these treasures were a set of tablets. What do you think those tablets were? That's a good question. That's a good question indeed. Give me a second. Wooden plans for writing on. Planks, sorry. Wooden— wait. Huh? Yeah. That's correct. Totally. I totally knew that. Sorry, I was looking at my thing. Correct. Your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets are were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of proper use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these people substitutes treasures, they must be superb quality. That, or perhaps they were some amazingly profound teaching written on them. So the king attained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, residing in rubble. So the tablets, when he collected all the treasures, there was a great disaster that rained down on his castles that day. That must be some cursed treasure. Oh, and it's that, but oh, is it that time already? I wasn't done with my story, but alas. So here ends today's lesson. If you are interested in how the story ends, you may come to see me outside of class hours. Oh, I actually do want to know. I want to know how the story ends, actually. I want to see. Usually I would go, like, in the classes afterwards, but I want to know how the story ends. Give me a second. Okay, come on. Let's see here. What class is she? She's history? Yeah, she's history. Where is she at? Biology, art, home ec, staff room. Hello, welcome to the chat. I'm trying to find the history teacher. Because she has a pretty interesting... I guess she's not in this class. I guess I should go talk to these other teachers. I gotta see what they want to say. I should be talking to them every once in a while, to be honest. Where are they? They're somewhere around here. Whoa, there's kids this young in this academy? I did not know that. Like I was saying, this academy seems to be very broad range of age groups. Bro, you're not supposed to have your Pokemon out in this building. I don't think. I can't remember. It's been a while. Oh, there's the history teacher. Why, if it isn't Rosezlius from class A1A, are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Yes, I am. It isn't convenient that you would take the bait I presented in bait! You lied to me! I'm telling you, I'm so gullible. I need to stop. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because the 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokemon. And these Pokemon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures. They slowly became tainted with herbs and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rhapsody of the king of that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country. And after the fierce battle, the increases of the disasters were quelled. It is said that these 4 Pokemon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. So what do you think? Would you say this story is just... Actually, I was told... I can't remember when I was told this, but apparently there's areas I've been seeing and I didn't realize it's apparently ceilings to these locations. I need to check out, probably not in today's video, but I will definitely have to go check them out. Oh, I didn't say, I'm sorry! No, teacher, I'm sorry, I don't believe it's make-believe, it's real, I believe it's real, I would never, I'm sorry! Dang it! This is why you should never push buttons in games. Just push the buttons, and you made the teacher mad. I have read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the likes. There are much to support the truth of the story. If I'm able to prove the story's vicinity to myself, I'm sure to let you know. You become even closer. I'm surprised I've even got friends with her. Wait, does she want to talk to me again? Okay. I didn't know if she wanted to talk with me or not. Okay, there's a few other teachers that want to talk to me before I start the next class. Alright, what are you doing in home economics? You trying to make some funny cookies or goodies? Us, no kid! Fancy meeting you here. It is the home economics classroom. What a coincidence, eh? Likewise, what brings you here? So, what you see? Miss Sternress tells me that she is here for, intensive training in sandwich making. Well, no use in hiding it now. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. Were you keeping this a secret? Oh, she can't cook. Oh no. It's okay. We all have our blunders. It's always good to try learning new things. I remember when I took home ec, I wasn't the greatest cooker. There's still times I sometimes catch things on fires. It's great. Well, I mean, not really, but it's just don't look very cool to openly admit I'm here for intensive training, you know? Understood. I will be more careful in the future. Well, new kid, now that you know what I'm up to, I guess you're just gonna have to help me out with my training here. Try the sandwich. It's a result of my training so far. Oh yeah, I remember the sandwich we tasted last time was so bad. This sandwich is no better either. This sandwich was so soggy and hard to eat. How is it hard? What did you do? Did you heat it up? And once again, the taste left much to be desired. How is it soggy and hard at the same time? What did you do? That was my meat lovers. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. You put pistachio, bacon, chorizo sandwich. How was it? Well, it was a little heavy on the meat. It could use some more veggies. I wish I could say it needs a lot of work. Let's see here. What? What do you mean? There was a problem with the choice of filling? I guess focusing on muscle building ingredients really did a number on flavor, huh? It sure did. It's confusing me. Mr. Dandra, I'm sorry, Miss Dandra, I believe a simple addition of butter would have done wonders for your sandwich, and not overcooking it and making it soggy. Butter helps to protect the bread from getting soggy due to moisture in the ingredient. It can also work to enhance the sandwich's flavor. Butter, that makes sense. Thank you for teaching me that tip, Mr. Thingro. Oh, but why didn't you tell me that while I was making the sandwich? Well, you see, when I saw you, I had not realized you had begun your, food prep. I thought you were simply trying to destroy my classroom. Bruh. Well, anyway, new kids, thanks to you, Mr. Sangro here, I finally be getting the hang of this. Thanks for your advice. Not a problem, Teach. Anytime. It's like the time where I went to my grandma's house, my dad's side family, and she has one of those like stove covers because grandparents do be that way sometimes. They put stove coverings. I didn't realize it was a stove covering because I've never seen one in my life. It looked like some kind of like it had this art on it. I started cooking on it and it started on fire automatically. We had to put it out really fast, but that's the time I almost started the house on fire basically. It wasn't a big fire though, it was tiny. I put it out real fast, dang it. Remember guys, don't do terrible things. Oh, why are you over here? She's hiding. Oh hey, Rosezlius. Sorry, were you looking for me? I've been away from the nurse's office lately. Did you need something from me? Did I? Yes. Are your Pokemon hurt? Just a sec. Oh, you could do that? Here you go, a little first aid. You must really have been adventuring out there, judging from the scrap and cut. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it's pretty unusual for me to be out in the nurse's office like this. Well, I'm actually doing a little bit of studying. So I'll try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time. Oh well, yeah, you could do it. Yeah, you could do it. Just so you know, it's totally not because I'm inspired by a certain somebody working hard at their treasure hunt, okay? Well, maybe I'm just a little bit. So you know, thanks. Oh, my break time's almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on, Rosezlius. Alright. We have talked to the nurse. There's someone else hiding around here, but I don't know where they are. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Oh my, if it isn't Rosezlius. Please forgive me if this is an odd question. Were you perhaps watching me from afar just now? No, I was trying to look for you. I just got here. Yes, I suppose you wouldn't have been doing something like that. I'm sorry. You see, should I put this? Recently, there have been times when I feel as I'm being watched. That's weird. Not by Pokemon, mind you, but by a person. I thought that it might be a ghost, so I tried asking my sister for help. She said it most likely isn't one. She's good with ghost-type Pokemon, you know. Perhaps one of my students is quietly watching me, waiting for a chance to ask me a question. Maybe? I'm not really sure what's going on here. Goodness, if it wasn't an intense gaze I felt. If you notice someone with sorts of fire in their eyes, come tell me, won't you? If they're too shy to come ask me themselves, I'll go get them. Is there someone watching her? Who is it? Let's see, is anyone staring at her directly right here? Are you it? I'm telling you, I'm not a teacher, I'm a student. I'm wearing a uniform, ain't I? Oh, it's because he looks older. Is it your little ghost? That's so weird, like I don't know who would be watching her. Oh, no one is right now. I'm just too gullible for my own darn good, dang it. You remember searching everywhere and no one was? Bruh. It do be like, I was about to search everywhere too. Wait, 1 second. I have to point out something. Are they drinking from these cups of teas? Would that be, like, safe to do? I guess it is. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Mr. Rosezlius of Class 1A. It's been some time since we last met. Are you here to eat as well? Yeah, sure, I'm starving. Ah, excellent. You shouldn't battle an empty stomach. I, myself, here to survey the students' cafeteria, let's say. I'm observing the natural content of the food that our students partake in on a regular basis. One item on the menu here I'm particularly interested in is the peanut butter sandwich. Oh, I almost made you a peanut butter jelly sandwich this morning. It is sweet and quite delicious. Oh, perhaps I will order one right now. Oh, look, Mr. Sangrado, he's fashionable and cool. I guess the teachers will come in the cafeteria too, huh? Don't you think he'll have an egg sandwich? No way! He'll get anything here. It's definitely something spicy like a 5-alarm sandwich. Ah, he's so cool, he'll definitely get that wild and spicy 5-alarm sandwich. Oh no, he's gonna be forced to get a spicy 5-alarm sandwich when he wants just a PB&J, bro. Could I have a 5-alarm sandwich? No! Peer pressure! You shouldn't have done it! Teach them what's a good sandwich, PB&J all the way! I do enjoy a thrill of spicy food. Rose, kill your Pokemon. No, I can't. They were almost dead. They almost died during one of the battles recently. Could I have a 5-alarm sandwich? I do enjoy the thrill of spiced food. But Mr. Sangro, what about... No, have a peanut butter sandwich! Yeah, I'm gonna say that! Yeah, I want you to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't fall for peer pressure. Eat what you want to eat, dang it. Ah, yes, I suggested I have a peanut butter and jelly peanut butter sandwich, Miss Rosezlius. I suppose I shall have to try one if you insist. I know you want to try that peanut butter sandwich. That was close. I almost forced myself to order something spicy, my least favorite food. Spicy food is not my least favorite food. It's like alright to me. I just can't eat too much of it because my stomach will brrr, brrr. You eat spicy gator. Oh no. I think you're refreshing me, Miss Rosezlius. And it seems that the students tend to view me as a fashionable and cool and even, dare I say it, extruded of short body strength. It's funny because he wears this like funny apron of the Jigglypuff and stuff. I have a habit of acting in such a way so not to destroy their image of me. I showed my true colors to you just now without thinking. Please keep this a secret between us. He just wanted a PB&J sandwich, guys. Come on. Let the man have his funny bread sandwich. As long as they don't try drinking the Pokemon. What do you consider part of the Pokemon? Because I would consider all the purple part the Pokemon. There's a lot of people in this place. What are you doing? Can I borrow your Fuecoco? But I only have one. Maybe if I breed an egg from Fuecoco, I'll let you have that egg. How about that? If I do the funny Fuecoco stuff, I need to find a Ditto. I think there's some Ditto in a certain route. Hey there, come in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, Rosezlius, I'm glad you're here. I forget I always have a voice for her. I have some good news. You're not gonna believe this, but I passed the health teacher's certification exam. Woo! Congratulations! Thank you so much. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of my credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again, Rosezlius. 10 max revives. Ooh, thanks. But they tell me there's no room to add a new class this year. So I guess I'll keep being a nurse Miriam for a bit. Just wait though. I'll be standing in front of the class of this academy before you know it. Then I'll teach you all that you need to know about health. I bet you'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. Yay, she's gonna be a funny teacher. Okay. Are we almost done talking to all the teachers that want to talk to us? There's so many teachers that want to talk to us. Oh, there she is. Rosezlius, you scared me. Are you here to eat? Were you cooking something? Yeah, she's by the stove, so I'm guessing she's cooking something. Oh no, I'm not here for any food related at all. I was just walking around the entrance hall, and I felt that intense gaze. Oh, it's the person that's following her. I told you about before. So I quickly ducked into the cafeteria here. Our cafeteria has only one entrance, so I thought it might be able to discover the identity of the person watching me if they follow me in here. Oh, someone just came. Oh, is it the person? Huh, that's weird. I thought I saw her come in here. I guess I won't be able to ask my question today either. That girl, I feel like I've seen her several times. She seems to be a student here, but I get the feeling that her question is not about her studies. Next time I'll see her, maybe I'll go start up a conversation myself. It could have been a little scary being here on my own. I'm glad you were with me. I wonder what that student wants to ask her that she keeps like following her around and just not asking. What kind of sandwich should I eat? We got 5 alarm sandwich, the sandwich everyone was talking about, peanut butter sandwich, pickle sandwich. This is not just pickles in it? I think it does. Potato salad sandwich. How would that taste like? Egg sandwich? It's like eggs and I guess... I don't know how that would taste. Potato salad. Now we better get the peanut butter sandwich like everyone else is doing, like the cool kids are doing. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly sandwich. Peanut butter jelly. I know it increases the Pokemon and stuff, but I always think it's funny to just eat the sandwich and like just for nourishment reasons, but that's it. I keep ducking by accident. The professor. The director wants to talk to me. I keep saying professor for him. Thank you for the visit, Miss Rosezlius. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? I'd leave their identity to your Oh, because I haven't been in this school so long. I'm so behind in the story, basically, in this school. But now, I forget, there is another matter I would much like your opinion on. Oh, crap. One second. Does it tell me answers to this, guys? Do you know let's see. You know the manner of the gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among the youth these days. Short style, 2 block cuts, bowl cut. No, not bowl cut. If you have a bowl cut, that is fine, just I don't think it's trendy right now. Long cuts, giant pompadours. I'm so tempted to say pompadours because he's been wearing one as Clive. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to people a lot of times. He's just asking about Clive's hairstyle. I'm gonna just say giant pompadours. Oh, pompadours! You say I suspected as much. I feel so bad. Though it doesn't seem I recall many of the Academy's male students supporting such a style. Could it be that then the pompadours has already had its day in the sun? Perhaps I ought to consider a change of wig. Oh boy, I said that out loud. That's just to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Rosezlius. It was most enlightening. Okay, let's see. Where else does the Academy want me to go? Schoolyard. 2 teachers want to talk to me. What? Whoa, 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 whoa! 1 second. I did the cutscene. I'm sorry, guys. I did not expect to run into the cutscene. Dang it! Surprise! Oopsie poopsies! I don't know. Should I just exit out of this and pretend it didn't happen? Like, how far did the game save till now? I hope I'm crossing my hands right now. I hope my last save wasn't like 5 bajillion hours ago. No, I'm not. If I had to redo all the classes, I will go crazy. Boo doo doo, just loading in. Waiting for the loading time. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm really scared right now. Oh no. Guys, I'm scared. I'm like legit scared. Guys. Guys, I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. Guys. No way, no way, no way! One sec. Come on. Please. Oh my gosh! Okay, so I'm not gonna read any of this. I'm just gonna do all the classes real fast. And while I'm doing the classes, I'm gonna just do a funny. While I'm doing the classes, guys, I'm gonna read you a story I made for this one game. This sidetracked me screwing up so badly. It's just so bad. Let me get the story, guys. Give me a second. Oh. Why? Why did that happen? Give me a second, guys. Okay, how many of you knew that was gonna happen just out of curiosity? Raise your hands. I thought this game auto-saved. I've been lied to. I've been lied to. Okay, I have to log into my funny story. Give me a second. I'm just logging in real fast to get my story. I had this not really ready because I didn't expect to run into this today, but you know, sometimes you just do things. I think my modder forgot my password. Oh no, I got it. Okay. Now I could go to my Google document. I made this funny cool little story. Just try to get it real fast. And we'll have it on the side while I redo most of all of that. Basically all of that. Okay, let me take a picture of it and I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna plaster this on the screen basically. That way I can read it on the screen at the same time while we do this funny run. Dismiss. Okay. Sorry, I had to dismiss a lot. There's a lot of errors in this document, apparently. I'm the best writer in the whole history of the world, apparently. Okay, so I got that saved, I got this saved, and then I'm gonna save that. Okay, now I could log out. And then I could save this image to the funnies, I guess. Dead. Save. Dead. Save. Dead. Okay. Now I could add this to my thing, add image. Yeah. Okay. And then browser. Pictures. YouTube. Images. Okay. We got... I don't believe we're doing this crap. Let me just put this over there. Put it underneath myself. Scoot it to the side like this. Like this. So we could see Pokemon on the side at the same time. Okay. So while I'm doing Pokemon, we'll be reading a fun little story on the side, guys. I'll be basically doing two things at once. This is the story of the lime and the coconut. It's a fruit merger story, a game on Roblox. This fruit mergers is a game experience within Roblox where you combine fruit and other things to make other stuff, along with being able to unlock special upgrade. Let me actually have this on the side so I could read it better so I don't have to look up on my stream. Give me a second. Okay. So now I'm basically cheating and like auto-clicking at the same time. Fruit Mergers is a game experience with Roblox where you combine fruit and other things to make other stuff, along with being able to unlock special upgrades and explore the back rooms and more. It also has a library in the game where users can submit stories, memes, and other stuff about the game. The library has limitations and can only have a book with one page. Thus, I was not able to make this into a shorter story without all the funny lore. So I decided it's best to post here instead. If you're wondering why things were worded in some ways, it is me trying to not get filtered in-game if it ever got improved. Note, this is not an advertisement, just a game my friends play sometimes. Alright, let me move to the actual, like, the actual story now that you know and understand the story a bit more. So, let me get the image up. Properties. Okay. This is so ridiculous, I swear. Okay. Oh, sorry. I have to, like, let's see. Let's see. The Legend of the Lime and the Coconut. There is a tale like no other. A legend, one would say. It starts with a lime and a coconut. The lime and the coconut is a forbidden connection between two fruit that could never merge, but brought about a great story and songs for many years that will hopefully bring more to light in the future. We start with how it all begun, starting with the fair maiden named Lime. Lime was a free-spirited maiden fruit. It was said her beauty was like no other, and was one that would like to adventure even when others would try to lock her in safety. Now Lime was no ordinary fruit. She was the heir to the throne of Sour Valley's nation, and held magical abilities, so she could not use too much due to it being overwhelming. Give me 1 second, I have to start the next class for this dude. I'm basically doing all the classes behind that in the back screens. Okay. One day, while adventuring on top of the mountain that divided the nations of Sour Valley and tropical lands. Let me move around so I'm not like blocking the screen. Give me a second. I had to, or maybe I should just move the image around. Is that better? I don't know if that's better or not. It doesn't look better. Let me just move around. I'll just like... I'll move around when I get there, basically. Let's see. Can I move like... I'll move right here. How's that? Okay. That's a bit better. Let's see here. Okay. Where was I? Let's see. Let's see. Now, lion was a northern flute. One day while adventuring on top of the mountains that divided the nations of Sour Valley and the tropic outlands to the... Wait, 1 second. Sorry. I skipped around somewhere. 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do 2 things at one time and it's not working out, guys. It's not working out. Give me a second. I had to basically get this quiz done. Let me get this quiz done real fast. So it's VR. It's 2. It's walking around. It's giving a bit of a berry. It's the gem badges. It's easy to use. Jeez. I didn't think it would be this terrible. He talks so long. The worst thing is, I know the math teacher will be like the worst of them all because like her, she talks so long. Okay. Now we could go back. We could go back to that. Let me pull up. Okay. So let's see. Where were we? We were talking about the fair maiden Lime was a spirited Lime was a free-spirited maiden fruit. It is said her beauty was like no other, and was one that likes to adventure, even when others would try to lock her in safety. Now, Lime was no ordinary fruit. She was the only heir to the throne of Sour Valley's nation, and held great magical abilities. She could not use too much due to being overwhelming for her to use. One day, while adventuring on top of the mountain that divided the nations of Sour Valley and Tropic Lands to help fight off a monster that is said to be roaming the nation, she ran into Coconut. Coconut was a strong warrior, a king of Tropic Lands, and was said to be the most handsome man that lived during the time. Wait. Yeah. She lived... handsome man that lived during the time. I should have said handsome fruit that lived during the time. I've been trying to make memes out this thing. At first, they were not too keen with one another. Until they had to fight the large monster roaming around the area together to survive. After that day, the 2 fruit tried to visit one another, but alas, the citizens of the 2 nations did not approve due to jealousy, but also did not want the 2 lands to unite due to trying to keep power to themselves and so forth. Despite what the citizens wish, the Lime and the Coconut would meet in secret within the cave tunnel system that were in the mountains. They first found each other. They would use their abilities they knew best to travel each day. One day, when a big monster portal appeared in the nations of Tropic Land, King Coconut had to defend with all his might. Princess Lime wanted to go and travel to help out Tropic Lands, but her nation of Sour Village kept her locked away to try to keep her safe, even though she felt she could go help. After the big attack on Tropic Lands, Lime was let out and went in secret to the mountains to see if Coconut was okay. After a few days of visiting the mountain, she bumped into the refugee of Tropic Lands, warning her of a powerful monster that is said to end the world and was heading to her nation soon. The refugee also informed their Lime's soulmate was found to no longer be within the realm of the living. Coconut was gone. Although the King Coconut was a powerful warrior, he only had the ability to rescue all his people and guide them to safety till the mountain monsters overtook the fearsome might of his. Lime was so enraged at hearing Coconut's downfall, she knew if the 2 nations merged they could have combined the strength. But the civilians were so stubborn and stuck in old ways that she lost Coconut. but was also on the verge of losing her home in Sour Valley, and knew if it were to fall like tropic lands, the world was in danger. Let me move over a bit. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't move like that. That's not how I move. Like that. Okay. After making sure all the Tropic Land civilians were still in safety, Lime traveled back down the mountain and ran to her home, and she saw the monsters destroying everything she knew and held dearly, letting out all her anger and power she held deep within. Although Lime knew using her abilities would burn her out. I had to switch pages. Give me a second. Properties. This one. Okay. Okay, and then there we go. And then I also had to change the chapter on my side so I could see it better. Okay, so she had nothing more to lose. Lime was able to end the war with the monsters and destroy them all, but also helped bring peace to the two nations, rebuilding and uniting them together at last. After using all her powers to take care of everything that was needed, she faded away, but right before she did, Lime and Coconut waited in the light, holding his hands out, waiting for her to join. Once the two reunited in the afterlife, it is said to this day the mountain is now called Lyco, holds great protection over those who trust one another dearly. Although there are questions and theories to this day, such as what if the two fruit were able to merge the two nations before the great monster calamity got to be together forever in life? Would the two fruit bring forth something not even a land could hold? The question remains, but the story never fades. To this day, like the lime and the coconut have been written into history and can never be forgotten, as they helped to defeat the great evils and protect the fruit for more generations to come. But most of all, the two fruit were shown you should try. But most of all, the two fruit also shown you should try to give others a chance to learn more about one another to help each other grow. Never forget the lime and the coconut. So basically, the story was about a funny lime that had magical powers. She was a funny lime maiden, and the king coconut he was a king of a different place, and they fought monsters off and stuff like that. And but yeah, that was a thing that didn't take all my time up. Okay, how are we still in this guy's class? I was like legit just like clicking through this whole time. Apparently not fast enough. I should probably change the text speed to go faster. You're right. You prefer the story of apples and pears? I see. Where the apple and the pear, they're two distant beings to be together. I need to go press X and go to options. I can't do that while in his class. I gotta do it after his class. It doesn't like me doing that in his class. But yeah, basically that story was about a funny fruits that wanted to combine their forces, but their nation was being jelly and trying to use their powerful abilities to their own. But then monsters appeared one day, and then the king saved all his villagers and stuff, but then unfortunately got defeated. And then Lime released all her powers, and she was able to save everyone and unite the nations together finally, after they were being stubborn. But she, unfortunately, with using all her powers, she she perished away. And luckily, Lime and Coconut, they got to get together in the afterlife, and then the funny mountain is now called Lyco, which now protects over people that cherish one each other dearly. It's basically the it's basically like the secret title story from the Avatar show, The Last Airbender, but with added anime features such as the monsters appearing into the world. Secret title! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I started this class without making the text speed faster. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. Oh my gosh. The worst thing is I'm getting all these answers wrong. Oh, my allergies. You know what? I might just... I'm so close to just pretending like none of this happened and just go fight the cutscene. Because I'm getting too close to my... I'm getting close to my time to leave for the night. So what I'll do is I remember where we left off. We left off on 2 classes being next to the exam and the others being close to the other test. So I will catch up off screen basically and do this final cutscene fight right now. Yep. Cutscene. We're just going to the cutscene. Who cares about the classes? Oh, I forgot the name! Don't worry, guys. I'll just do that off screen. Don't worry. The sounds go burr, burr, burr in my head. Blip, 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 blub. Blip, 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 blub. Don't worry, guys. I'm doing the cutscene. Don't worry. We're doing the cutscene. Oh my gosh, it's daytime though. Be nighttime. Be the nighttime that you were meant to be. Nighttime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Oh, how did I run into that tree? Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. I could probably talk to all these teachers real fast because it's easy talking to them in the lounge like this because it's just right there, and she's gonna basically tell me like, oh, I'm studying for my courses and stuff. And I'm gonna be over here like, oh, that's cool. I hope you make it, even though we already know she's gonna make it. Yep. Oh, I forgot to change the spec. Oh no. You can do it. Believe, fight. Fight for what you want. Okay, this text speed, I really do need to change it afterwards. Okay. Options. Text speed. Where's extra fast? Yes, I would like to save this. Okay. We're gonna talk to all the teachers in the lounge, because if we talk to them in the lounge area, we could just basically rush the story that way. And now the text feed is on extra fast. I'll be able to do this. We're gonna do what do you call it? What do you call the speeder? What are those YouTubers that do things fast and fast? Like I already forgot. See, my brain is full of fish right now. It's just going blub blub blub. All right, we already know about. Woo! Is there like a skip text feature? Speedruns. Thank you. My brain's just doing one of those things after talking about lime and coconuts. Okay, the only place we can't go to is the schoolyard by accident. So remind me to not go to the schoolyard for the love of everything good in this world. Okay. Speed running, speed running, speed running. Just speed running sounds. Congratulations on making your test. You know, I still don't know why she just doesn't I don't know why she just doesn't do a nursing job while being a home economics teacher. Does she just not want to do both, or does she just want to be a not home economics? I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I won't remind you, but it'll be moral support, bro. Okay. Okay. So I feel okay. I feel confident enough to speedrun this, and we're gonna actually save. Like, we're gonna force save. We're force saving now. All right. Good morning. Yes. Jackal. I actually don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna be so good at these classes now. I'll be like a science major by the end of this. In the Pokemon world. Come on, talk faster. We're speedrunning. You know, the real speed strats is actually changing your language settings to, like, I think it was Japanese. Because their language is a little bit shorter than our language, just slightly. Sometimes. Some words are not. It's kind of like the funny story. If you ever heard of the story of that one long name, it's just sometimes they're long and sometimes they're short. This is, yeah, moving the text speed faster actually is making this a lot better. And then I'm gonna force all the midterms like I had originally. Okay, and that should be loading. Okay. Okay, yep, we're critical hits. This is the longest, I swear she's the longest class. About 400 hits, yep. I actually learned that the B button actually helps me prevent me from choosing random questions, so I've been trying to do that. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get up to the midterms and like try to like speed run that. Okay. Yes. We're speed running, all right. It's just where's my countdown timer when you need it? Where's my timer of the speedrun strats timer? We need one of those musics that are just like fast-paced. Dun, 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 dun. The Heart of Courage music plays in the background. Da, da, da. Non-copyright sound here. Ooh, doo, doo. Let's see. I can't remember. I think it was 800. Yeah, that sounds right. Yes. See, I'm telling you, I'm replacing all my memory right now with Pokemon lore. It's all going to Pokemon lore right now. All of it. All my brain. It's being replaced by Pokemon lore. All my brain power is being replaced by the Pokemon lores. Oops. Okay, come on. We gotta hurry up. We gotta speed through like the speedster. Rose play Elden. Oh, I think that's a bad idea. It's a lore central. I think that's a hurt central. I think if you ever wanted to see me struggle in games other than Zelda, I think the Elden Ring would definitely be on the top of the list of watching me never be able to complete a game. That would probably take me forever to complete. What about... I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that one. Oh my gosh, these class... The worst thing is I have a time... I legit do have a time limit right now. I'm trying my best to hurry this time limit up. I'm trying to complete this. I'm trying to speedrun this. Speedrunning strats. It's really easy, I swear. I don't think you guys are telling me honest truth here. Uh-huh. Sure it is. I believe you guys. Watches Rose suffer more. You already seen me not be able to save a game. I don't think you want to see suffering of war. This cutscene, like when you're going when you're going between cutscenes, it's so weird, like how like going between them is like so long sometimes. It's so weird, like how this game works, like how they have to take a while to load the next sequence. If you're now just joining the stream, I didn't save and we had to redo some of the classes, so if you're just wondering what the heck is going on and why I'm speeding through half of this text, it's because we already did this! I did an oopsie poopsie and I didn't realize I didn't save my game, dang it. It's all my fault. Twice. No, the second one was on purpose. Cough, cough. I swear. You know, for an art class, it really doesn't feel like we do any art in this class. I don't know why. It just... He's always talking about battle stuff in here. It just doesn't... I know he's occasionally mentioning art on it, like how pretty it looks and stuff. But we're doing no art in here. Alright. I'm caught up to the midterms, and I'll say basically at the midterms so I don't, like, mess up somehow. Okay. And to the funny dudes. Who would have knew that? It can't use moves, the stats get lower. It can't use moves. I'm like legit not even looking at my cheat sheet anymore. This is all pure from memory. And my brain, I swear you could probably see steam rolling out of it right now. Let's go burn. Brain powers activate. Okay, I'm up to all the midterms now, I think. I'm gonna double check that. Okay, and then I did the first 2 midterms from my memory. I can't remember afterwards. Okay, I got all the midterms. Now we just gotta do all the midterms now. Okay. We basically did both the 2 classes, biology and then math, up to the final, and that's where we left off. Because, and then we did history because the history lesson intrigued me, and that's where I started getting off topic, basically. ZR. 2. V. A. Gem badges. It's easy to use. Okay. There we go. And then I didn't do the midterms yet. I was basically gonna save all the midterms for the last. And I'm probably gonna stick to that. How many games do I have ongoing on my channel right now? All of them. I don't think I've completed a single one except for technically Arceus, but we still haven't captured all the Pokemon in that game. So, yes. Many games ongoing right now. If I had to guess, probably 5. Maybe. I got a lot of extras, yeah. You need to bump up those numbers. I think I need to complete these games. I would like Scarlet to be my first game I complete. Because Scarlet, I feel like we're very close to the end. Really close to the very end of this game. And that's why I've been really forcing myself to try to get this game done, because I feel like we're almost to the end of the game, and it's not like Arceus where you have to capture all the Pokemon. That's just more like you can if you want to get the shiny charm, but it's not mandatory. So, like, there is good hopes that Scarlet will definitely be finished. I do see good hopes in the future for Scarlet for being finished. One day, Echo. One day. Oh my gosh, this is truly speedrun strats. They'll never see it coming. Let's see. I might change the title of this saying Taker and all the teachers like midterm test. And then I'll save the final test for like a different stream day because I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. I must get to work after this. Running out of time. Running out of time. Time counting down. Rose versus teachers. Rose 0, teachers 2. No! Why are the teachers up to 2? Let me save. Just. Oh, that's not saving. Okay. I'm like purposely trying to save now. So if I accidentally like miss and put my clicking, I don't get really bad. For the times you didn't save. No. This is crazy. I'm gonna basically be trying to get all these midterms out of the way at the very least. Come on. Wrote 'em. Brain go burr. Brain go burr. Brain power. You know, I don't know how he looks like more of a math teacher than a biology teacher. I could kind of see biology because Jimmy Neutron's hair is kind of like all wavy like that. So, I guess. Okay, so we got the final for biology. Now we gotta take math midterm. And then we'll take her class, basically, and then we'll be caught up from my memory. Oh, we had to do the history teacher. Because we were caught up to history, now that I recall. Because we had that's why we stopped to the side, because we got interested in the history teacher's like lesson. What are we doing? Sorry. Double damage. Half damage. 11. 4. 1.5 as much. Okay. Almost though. Don't forget, there's 3 ways to finish the Pokédex and Arceus, which is catching all of them, finishing the entry in the deck, and perfecting the deck. Yeah, it's gonna be really painful. Okay, next. Now we do her classes, because her classes are the longest, I recall. You know, I might have to make a part 2 of this section of the video, because I did not realize how long this was, and I didn't realize how much I would goof up. Part 2 of seeking out Team Star's boss and taking the teacher's test. Oh, I forgot her. I actually forgot the math teacher's answers. Give me a second. Triple damage. Okay, we're almost there. We'll be done with the math, and then we'll be on to history. And I might have to make this into a 2-parter, basically. Streambot, you're just now running? How? How? Bro, how were you not on this whole time? Sorry. I got caught up in looking at the funny Streambot being rude. Okay. Okay. Oh, what was I clicking? math. Yeah, more classes. We're after her classes, and then we do the history classes. I am gonna have to call it a night. I have to call it a night, guys. I have to go to work. Maybe tomorrow I could do part 2 of this. I think that sounds good. Tomorrow sounds like an old Friday. Nothing's going on Friday. Because I don't do map work on Friday. Let's see. Depending on the situation. No ring fit? We're definitely doing ring fit. We're not cutting any ties. We must stay on a schedule with ring fit. No matter what, we have to continue our ring fit adventures. It's very important. Who needs to work for money? Who needs money? No. All right. All right. We're almost there. We're almost to her final test, and then we'll be done with the. Like I said, math. Even with the fast text on, you see how long this math class is. It is so long, even with this like me fast type tapping. It's crazy. It's insane. Okay. We're basically just trying to catch up to where I left off, so we could save for the night at this point. I actually own Persona 3. Not 3. I actually own Persona 4. My bad. Okay, and I think we only did one history lesson with the teacher, and then that's where we got sidetracked because the history lesson was so darn good. We got sidetracked in trying to figure out the rest of the story of the history teacher. Okay, history midterms. Let's see here. The Great Crater, Paldea. Treasure 200, 805, knowledge. Okay. And then this is where we got sidetracked really, really badly. After this one class, we got sidetracked. History lesson answers. Okay. And then we take one test with her, and they will be basically caught up. My butt seems to be having a good time. I didn't know what was. Oh no 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 no. I almost took the finals with Mr. Jackal, and I did not want that to happen yet. Okay. Okay, so this is the story she was telling, this fairy tale story that I got really interested in, and this is how we got here. This is where it all went wrong. Why is her hair the only one that does this? Like, it does that weird, like, wavy thing going on there. It's kind of weird. I wonder if that's just, like, a mess up on Pokemon's part. How did this happen to her hair? Is her hair secretly a ditto? Okay, and then we started talking to everyone in the lounge, and then, well, basically, we're not going outside, though. We cannot go outside. And I get to correct my wrongdoings. Are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old... Yes. So we could actually say that we believe in the story. We corrected the timeline, guys. We came back here to correct the timeline. No, the story's not make-believe. I believe in the story. Very artsy of you. I have read many historical reports. Oh, she basically says the same thing. She just wants to prove to us. Okay, so I'm so glad I get to correct at least that. At the very least. Okay, save. Just in case I mess up somehow. We're gonna talk to every teacher again. Her hairs are alive and twitching. Yeah, she's just a mysterious Pokemon in disguise. Rose is out here disrupting the timelines. Well, Zella's gonna be like that too. We're in the alternate timeline where everything goes good. Where everything's correct and everything's right. It's all right. Okay. And then we go up here and talk. Okay. Cafeteria, blah blah blah. And we talked to her in the cafeteria, and she was talking about how the person was stalking her for some weird odd reason. I have no idea why. Oh yeah, we had to comfort him. We had to talk to him, telling him to make sure he gets a PB&J sandwich. I'm starving, yep. I heard PB&J sandwiches are really good if you like work out a lot. No, have the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Sorry, I had to make sure I was still on the right timeline. Where it's still the good timeline. I have to make sure we don't mess up anything in the timeline. And I can't forget to not go to the schoolyard yet. To not go to the schoolyard. We cannot go there. And they're drinking out of the Pokemon. Oop. I did not mean to try to leave. Come on, come on. Okay. We talked to this teacher. And she just talks about her having to run into here really fast because this one, she felt like she was being watched again. And this one person was just following her around. Which I just don't understand. Why don't you just like... Hey, I need to talk to you after class, like in a private location. This is like for like private matters and it's not for everyone else except for you to talk about. I just don't know why they don't just do that instead of like being creepy about it. Oh yeah, and this is where we learn the teacher is trying to learn how to cook better, but it doesn't work that well because he's still learning. Yeah, here's the other teacher. He's like, oh yeah, I'm actually here to teach her how to cook. And she's like, what? No, you're not. Okay, well, my secret's out. I guess if my secret's out, can you test my soggy and hard to eat sandwich? Mmm, tastes delicious, doesn't it? And I'm over here like, no, it hurts. It looks terrible. I'm sorry. You tried your best, but please stop. I don't want food poisoning. You know, I actually had food poisoning once in my life, and no, it was not from something I ate. It was from like a restaurant. We didn't like really do anything from the restaurant because it was too late to find out. But like, it lasted me a whole like it was either 3 days or like a week. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I had to stay in bed for like a whole week, and I was basically on the toilet floor for most of that week though. It was not great. Do not recommend food poisoning. Okay, double check. There's the schoolyard that we're not allowed to go into. Alright. I did that correctly this time. Save. We're back on the good timeline. We're gonna do a few more classes. Then I have to like legit call it a day, guys. Okay, let me set up my ring fit while we're doing this last few classes of mine because I do have to call it a day soon. Okay, greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Oh, I think that's her motto, basically. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm belching on water. Today we'll continue to unravel the marvels of history that pretended to us. I trust that all you remember are lessons before midterm exam concerning the great creator of Paldea and its interior Area Zero. This mysterious creature captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldea Empire. Okay. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was an Area Zero expedition. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Along with the list of team members was the name of a man who was the author of a brilliant and natural historian, Heath. After returning from the expedition to Area Zero, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and to publish them. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact with Rosezlius. Let's see if you're paying attention. What was the name of the teams first made it to the depths research of the Great Crater? It was Area Zero's expeditions. Correct! To pick up on the, let me move my chair back real fast. I'm getting ready for Ring Fit at the same time in the background. I'm really trying to get this going. To correct, to pick up on and remember a term I simply flipped into the flow of the lecture. You really are quite the clever one. The correct name of the team of the Area Zero's expedition, the record of their activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in the bookstore and the like even today. This record is now known as the Scarlet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Scarlet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustration of things that could never be thought of as real. the masses begin to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Scarlet Book was condemned to the shelves of the user's bookstore as just another book of the wild phenomenon stories. There's a copy of one of the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to have to read if you're interested. Oh, is that time already? I must have gotten swept up to filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We unravel more history engagements together next time. We're basically gonna get to her last class and call it a night. We're gonna do one more class with her. I'm really pushing my time limit right now. I'm pushing the time limit. I could have been done sooner, but I dang goofed up so hard. Rose, if you didn't goof up, you could have been done with all the teachers by now. Today is our last class, so I would like to unravel the marvels of history that has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? Alas, 200 years is not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march extremely toward the future. Would it not be more adventurous to march toward the past instead? To start from our present and to study history in reverse. That would be kind of interesting, to say the least. I think that would be hard to follow, but I think it'd be pretty interesting in the least. However, I'm afraid I risk incurring the wrath of my dear director if I stay from the curriculum. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of the time carry us toward the future. In the last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the telescope phenomenon and technology behind the terror orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero's expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depth of there, continued to explore that area, and around 140 years ago, Pokemon coded in Mystery's lights were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrorized Pokemon. However, even those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero. The light faded and the terrorized phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day. A certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Ah, perfect timing. Do you want to... What is the name of the famous professor who unraveled the terrorized phenomenon mystery? Isn't it the Professor Soda? Yes. Correct. To think that you and a new transfer to our academy could correctly answer this question. You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, Professor named Sada, I think her name is Sada, it's not Soda, but I keep accidentally saying Soda, unraveled the mysteries of the terrorized phenomenon. She discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent the Terror Orbs technology to develop a particular use for it. This technology was shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Rumor has it the director Cleavel was one of the researchers of the professor's team. Alas, this story is much less exciting now that someone we all knew appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? I don't understand what she's trying to get at. This is my history class. Our next session will be our final exam. Bring the wonders of history to the front for our minds in preparation. She likes history a lot, but she seems to only like past history. But something I like to know is I like to know every history, even modern history is good to know because the world's always forever changing as you move forward. Okay, I don't know if I have enough time for the rest of these. I could probably take the midterms real fast. I could, yeah, let me just do the midterms real fast. At least then I would be fine. Okay, so we're gonna do language midterms. We can do the classes, but I can at least do the midterms at the very least. At the very least, I could do the midterms. Today, we take our midterm exam. Relax, that is, do your best. Are you ready? Let's begin. Gracias, what is it? It is thank you. Well, that one actually knew because it's gracias. Si, senor. I know a few words in that, just region, just not much. It's still specky here and there. This one is time to eat. When speaking with a person, what is the first step to smooth communication? It is to compliment them. Why would you get mad at them? What is your beloved teacher's name? If I got this wrong in the test, I bet he would be so mad. Time is up. Put your pins down. That is. I hope that was easy enough for you, especially the last question. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can check your scores at the school's front desk. If it loads. Okay, I got 5 out of 5 questions right. Yay! Woo! Alright. Next class. We got to do this midterm. Yes. We got to do the funny battle midterm. If it loads. Come on. Come on, loaded screen. Oh, she's in a classroom. Whoa. Sorry to all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we could do our test in the classroom at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. I mean, you could do it. You just gotta sit down and just kind of write it over a book or something. What's higher, a Pokemon special defense? The less damage it takes from blank attacks. Special attacks. Which of the following has no effect on move damage? The move's name. How many trainers are on the Terror Raid battle team? 4. What is the effective methods of breaking an opponent's Terror Shield? Terraforming and attacking. What is Miss Dundren's favorite type? Fighting. Time's up. Put your pencils down. I saw you giving it everything you got. I'm sure you all got the perfect scores. Well done. You could ask for your scores on the front desk. Yeah, I'm probably gonna name this video part 1. And I'm probably gonna change the picture of this, like, title, like, to have part 1 in it. I did not realize how long the class would take, and I didn't realize I would goof up so badly like I did. Alright, let's see. We got 2 midterms left. Art and home economics. It's surely loaded. Oh wow, he's a different perspective. I do hope you're all ready because it's time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. And begin. What is the name of the gemstones that glow over the Pokemon's head when it's terrorized? It is a Terra Jewel. When the answer to question 1 is the shape of flowers, what type of does it represent? It is grass type. I didn't even have to look. What shape are most snowflakes classified? Has it gone? When the entry that allows you to change the terror types, it is the metal. What makes something beautiful? It's no, what? It's shape and color, the eyes of the beholder. I don't know. There's no correct answer. Yeah, there's no correct answer. What? Time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down. I would rather not have the students worry about the passing or failing of my art class, but tests are the test, after all. Anyways, good work, everyone. Check the results at the front desk. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay. Okay, so we're now to the home economics midterm test. Okay, and then after this we are saving the game and playing Ring Fit and then calling it a night. That sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me. The time has come to test how well you all have learned in my class. Let's begin before the information shimmering in your brains from last-minute cram session fades. I feel that. Which is not an effort of a picnic meal. An effect of a picnic meal. Sorry, my bad. Increasing speed. Which of the following affects these kinds of mill powers received from a particular mill? Filling and condiments. Which of the berries can restore Pokemon's HP? Oranberry. Leonardo wanted his Pokemon to decide on its own when it uses its item in battle, so he gave it an Oranberry. Will this work as he hopes? Yes, it is true. If a move runs out of PP, it can no longer be used. If a Pokemon runs out of PP for all its moves, it can only sit there in frustration. That is false. That's because you can beat it items and stuff like that. It's time for answering questions have come to an end. Please stop writing. I hope you were able to give the examination everything you got. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. I know he said had instead of got, but oh well. Hello, welcome back from outside. I hope you enjoy your time touching grass. We're gonna be touching grass this Saturday. Pokemon Go is having an event with Larvitar. So we want to catch some funny Larvitars on that day, so I won't be streaming on Saturday. Too busy touching grass and playing Pokemon Go on Saturday. Okay, save. Okay, so I'm gonna show, before we save actually, let me change my text speed back to slow. Yes. Because we don't need it to be that way. I'm gonna show you where we left off. So basically, we left off with biology final needing to be done, math final, and history final needing to be done, and the rest we will be doing next time, all these classes. I will call it part 2. Part 2 should be tomorrow, if nothing like crazy out of the blue happens type deal. I don't think anything's happening tomorrow, but you know, sometimes it do be like that. Let me save double times just in case. Alright. Alright, we're going to Ring Fit real fast before I have to leave for the day. It's kind of cutting it close on the time right now, so I'm trying my best to rush this. Ring Fit time, it's a Ring Fit time. Just getting the game Ring Fit time. It's the Ring Fit time, the Ring Fit time. Getting the funny Joy-Cons out. If you're new here at the channel, I like to do ring fit at the end of my streams. It's just been a like trend now. I'm just doing at the end of my stream. I always like to make sure I do funny ring fit. If I know when I'm not feeling that great, we always do like some type of workout. It's like some type of small workout at the very best. But today I'm feeling pretty all right. So we could go full force with this. All right. It is time to play the oh, if I click it. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Okay. It was being weird with me. It is the ring fit time. Make sure you know work out at your own risk. You don't have to work out with us. You could just watch me suffer. It's funny. So, yep. Make sure you're staying hydrated with plenty of water. I know I got me a bottle of water right next to me. Yeah, I start work at 10. I might be a little bit late. It's not like work, it's map work. We have a schedule to work on the map. And I might be a little late, but that's fine. It's not like it's a real job, but like we try to treat it like a real job as much as possible. But besides that, whenever I'm working out, I won't be talking sometimes just because I get exhausted. Especially with all the talking I did today with Pokemon. My real job is morning shifts. Straight. My map jobs is night shift.
2, 1.
I do two
go.
jobs.
Alternate bringing your knees up to touch the ring con. Breathe out as you raise your knees. Last time. All right. Good. Next is the heel lift stretch. Bring the insides of your ankles up toward the ring con. Be mindful of your body and stretch within the range of your ability. Last time. Yes, looking great. Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big step forward and drop your hips. Focus on your form when raising your arms. This stretch works your core as well. Let's do one more of each. All right, good. Finally, spread your feet. Raise the ring con above your head and lean to the side. As you get comfortable doing this stretch, make sure you're still making large movements. This stretch works your back. Let's do one more of each. Great job!
Yeah, I used to work actually night shifts in my old hospital job, so I'm kind of really used to. I've kind of gotten used to the night shifts. The only problem is, you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be sleeping. When you see the sun out, it's like, oh, I can't enjoy the sun as much. But I mean, like you just find the time. Like on weekends, I try to go out and make sure I get some sun. Let's see, the sporting commander says, I gotta be honest with you, rookie. I didn't expect your body to withstand a Sportican workout. However, not everything in this life is about physical strength. If you plan to cross that river, you'll need to be mentally strong too. Alright, here it is, the final round of my special training. You're gonna have to make it all the way to the end without running away from the single monster. Yippee! I know in the last this last area, there wasn't hardly any monsters, and the fact that he said, "Oh, don't run away from any monsters," there's gonna be a lot of monsters.
All right, let's move. Check the enemy's color, then select the skill. Opal. Okay, let's go. Hold it away from your face to aim. Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. Great. Nicely done. Good job. Great. Neat. Amazing. Okay. Fantastic. Nice. Awesome. Great. Excellent. Wonderful. All right. Keep it up. Well, increase your pace. Come on. 5 more. All right. 3. Fantastic. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's move. Target your back with this one. Fine work. Nice. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Well done. Sharp. Okay. Fantastic. Great. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Okay. Excellent. Very nice. Nice. Great. Excellent. Neat. Wonderful. Nice. Challenge yourself. Fine work. Great. Nice. Nice. 3. Yes. Yes. Well done. You made it. Keep squeezing. Select a skill. Nail it. Move super energetically. Good effort.
Okay, I actually know this workout because I got this far like last time I did Ring Fit, and it's one of the most toughest workouts I've ever encountered. It's like really rough. I don't even know if I should be doing that workout with such a high like level. I might have to change it up a bit.
Okay, let's select the skill. Twist. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Use the center of your body from wobble. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Halfway there. Left, right. 20 more. your legs bend slightly, squeeze. Select a skill. Knee lift. Move super energetically. Right, left, 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 right, left. Be sure to extend your back. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Halfway there. Right, left. 20 more. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 10 more. Right, left, right. 5 more. Left, right, left. Perfect! Amp guard! You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms. You've got this. Chair pose. Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Don't let your knees extend beyond the tips of your toes. Excellent! Be sure to stay hydrated. Wait! Okay, let's move. This will target your back. Very nice! Sharp! Nice! And return. Fine work! Wonderful! Okay! And return. Fine work! 20 more! Fantastic! And return. Great! That was amazing! Select a skill. Standing twist. Twist. Right, left, 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 right. Use a full range of motion for maximum effect. Left, right, left, right, left. Halfway there. Right, left. 20 more. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 10 more. Right, left, right. 5 more. Left, right, left. stomach when you breathe out. Careful! You don't have many hearts left. Knee lift. Move super energetically. Right, left, 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 right. This will work your glutes. 30 more. Right, left, right, left, right. Halfway there. Left, right. 20 more. Left, right, left, right. Good night. Ab guard. With your legs bent slightly, squeeze. You've got this. Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Be careful. That battle was epic. Whew. You got it! Yeah, nice work. You did it! That was a great run! Now turn your exercise into experience points with a victory pose. Charge your squat power, but don't overextend. Release! Victory!
Lightly cover the IR motion camera with the pad of your right thumb as shown. Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Oh! Oh!
You really defeated all those monsters on your own? That's my rookie! Such skill, such strength. I'm not quite sure I feel right about calling you rookie anymore. From now on, I'm calling you Ace. Your work has been stunning, unmatched. I mean, it was pretty good for someone who wasn't born in Spartan. I think it's time to call a shot at crossing that river. We have some bad news, sir. Some huge monsters that appeared in the Sporter territory. Some huge? Wait! If there's any monsters, then what are we going doing over here? Sir, we ran away, sir. You what? We were fearless Spartan people. We don't run away from anything. More importantly, who is protecting the shiny jewel in the Spartan treasury? Sir, no one, sir. It now belongs to the monster, sir. Foolish! I don't even know what to do with you anymore.
Huh?
Wait a minute, can you use the shining jewel? Could that be the shining jewel? Be what I think it is? Sorry, Ash, but crossing the river has to wait. We gotta focus on adventures on the monsters and recover the shiny jewel. next time. All right, let's cool down for the day, get some good workout, and call it a day. All right, let's stretch.
Let's begin our static stretching. You won't need the ring con. Be mindful of your body and stretch within the range of your ability. Widen your stance, place your hands on your knees, and drop your hips. Rotate your left shoulder inward and extend your left hip joint. Return to facing forward. Now stretch your right hip joint too. Point your knees and toes outward. Bring yourself back slowly. Bend your left knee and bring your ankle up behind you. Pull your knee backward and stretch the front of your thigh. Now do the same on the opposite side. You can use a wall or chair for balance if you need to. Bring yourself back slowly. Stretch your left arm to the side and hold it with your right arm. Pull in your arm and stretch the muscles of your left shoulder. Now do the same on the opposite side. Slowly stretch out, but be careful not to bounce. Bring yourself back slowly. Use your right hand to pull back the fingers of your left hand. While arching back your left wrist, stretch your left arm forward. Now do the same on the opposite side. You can get a deeper stretch by pulling your arm in closer. Bring yourself back slowly. Join your hands together in front of you. Position your glutes as if you're going to sit down, then stretch your hands forward. Bring yourself back slowly. And your stretching is complete. Good
We
job.
did it. Alrighty. Let's see what today we got. A muscle quiz. Whoa, a muscle quiz. What is the muscle in the inside of your thigh that's used for when you're closing your legs? Ooh, it's been a long time since I've... Isn't your gluteus maximus your, like... What? Isn't it like the hamstrings right there, the deltoid? I think it's either the deltoids or the hamstrings. Ah! Crap. I was wrong. My bad. Well, they didn't give us a tip. We must get a tip of the day. Let's see. What time should I be training? Anytime that's easy to stick to. There are a few theories about when the most effective time to train is, but the important thing is you turn your training into a habit. Try to find the time of the day that's easiest for you, but consult a doctor if you have any questions about a training plan that's right for you. Alright. Let's end it for the day. That was some good stuff. Oh, except I apparently don't know how to do that. Let me put my Joy-Cons up real fast. I always like to put those up just in case the cat gets them. Never know. You never be too safe. But yep. Let's call it a night. Let's switch over. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I've been doing that a lot here lately. But anyway, I hope everyone had a good time. But yep. Hopefully, I think this Friday we'll be doing part 2 of this because I goofed up somehow. I don't know how I goofed up that bad, but it happens. We're all just goofballs here anyway, I guess so. And hopefully this weekend I can obtain a funny used version of the Zelda game I'm looking for. So we could get that series started and then we could do that in order. I think that would be pretty fun. But besides that, I hope everyone make sure you stay safe and stuff and stay hydrated. And don't forget, if you want to, you can follow my Twitter or my Instagram at Rosezlius. Hopefully one day I post there on Instagram. Other than that, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It just helps this channel keep growing more goobers here. We're all just kind of just goofball. We all goofing off and just telling all kinds of weird stories while playing random games and stuff like that. And don't forget, if you have YouTube Premium, you can download the stream and watch it offline at any time. But yep. I hope everyone has a good day and stuff like that. Be safe out there. Touch some grass whenever you can. And shoot a shot. And always set a schedule for yourself if you can. It's always good to write down a good schedule. But yeah, thank you again, everyone. It's always a pleasure. Goodbye. Bye.